Hey everybody, what's going on? It's your boy Manny here once again. Welcome back to DFS Zone, your source for daily fantasy sport lineup advice for the NFL, NBA, WNBA, and MLB. And before I continue on, like always, guys, I appreciate a like on the video. And if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, please subscribe down below. And of course, do not forget to turn on your notifications. This way, you do not miss any of my new daily uploads. With that being said, today is Saturday, May 26, 2018. We have a two-game slate today, and before I go over the two-game slate last night, WNBA, just to give you a recap, anytime I do fairly well, I will share that with you guys. It wasn't a tremendously huge night, but I did have 5 lineups in the 4K for first place GPP. I think this is the biggest GPP they have as of right now for the WNBA, and I finished in 94th place with one of my teams with a 228.80, as you can see here on the screen. I had Jewel Lloyd, who just balled her butt off last night, 51.1 fantasy points. Miss Nurse put up 25. Miss DeShields 27.2. Okay, Brianna Stewart 46.7, Rebecca Brunson 19.3, which is a little low for her. Amanda Zooey B definitely was my downer, 10.5, and then Miss Howard balled her butt off as well with a 49 spot. Top winners finish. There was 2 people in the top. They both finished with a 249.60. They both split $3,000, nice 3K each, which is perfect. Can't get mad at them for that. Congratulations to them. They had Nurse and Lloyd just like I did. They had Miss Shields and Miss Howard just like I did. They had Brianna as well. The only difference was that I had Rebecca Bronson and they had Maya Moore, and they had Elena Coates, and I ended up having Amanda Zoe B, which was my downfall. I fell short by what, 21 points. So again, give it a shot again tonight. I did have also a score of what, 222.80. I can show those right here real quick. As you can see, I have 5 lineups. I cashed on 4 of the 5. Not a whole lot of money, but I did get my money back, and then some. 11, 8, 8, and 8. Finished with 228, 222, 215.5, and a 214. So not a bad night with WNBA. Just figured I'd share that with you guys. All right, let's go over to the slate. Got a number of things lining up here today, and let me just open this up. I'll open that up, and bam, I'm doing obviously the big one. I got 6 lineups that I'm going to do for tonight. And like I said yesterday, basically when I do these lineups, I basically I just put up what I think at first I like. As you can see, I had already a lineup, and then I basically just, which I recommend all you guys do, is just put your buy-ins at that point in time. So I just made 6 lineups. They're all the same. Now I get to just really do a little analyzing the rest of the day, but I want to do a video for you guys. So we got Dallas and Atlanta, Indiana at Connecticut today. We're gonna go right to the cruncher, and as you can see, like always, I'm gonna tell you right now, this is my lineup. These are the girls that I'm looking at. These are the ladies I'm looking at. Like I did yesterday, I'm gonna share the names. I got Miss Thomas, McCautry, Diggins Smith, Dupree, Ugu. Oh man, how come I always mispronounce this person's name? Agumake, Miss Agumake. All right, Agumake. Jonquel Jones, Cambridge, Thomas, Breland, Thornton Hayes, Kelsey Mitchell, the rookie, Courtney Williams, Erica Wheeler, Tiffany Mitchell, Alicia Gray, Brittany Sykes, Miss Renee Montgomery, Alex Bentley, Natalie Ochonwa, Christmas Kelly, and Azura Stevens. Those are the girls that I'm looking at. That's a lot. That's a total of 22 out of 48. All right. So I just wanted to be able to have my audience be able to see what am I looking at. So now I'm going to obviously go over all the ones with the thumbs up, all the girls that I'm definitely considering for tonight. Okay, so we're going to go over to the guards just like I did yesterday. We got Skylar Diggins Smith. Diggins Smith is the top dog here tonight as far as the slate is concerned. She's projected to put about 29 up. I've always been fond of Diggins Smith. She's a point scorer. She's an assist leader. She's one of the top female basketball players in this league. She is valued here. Her price today is $7,700. So you need about 37 from her. She's averaging 31 at the moment. She did have a little downer in the last game, 19.5. played 32 minutes. Usage rate was outstanding. She just didn't shoot the ball well. 4 of 15, 4 of 9. She had 7 assists. Surprisingly, she had no rebounds. That is definitely a bad day for Diggins Smith. But she was playing against the Lynx, one of the best teams in the league. Today she's going to play Atlanta. They're not a bad team, but I think she has a better shot to put up better numbers today. She also has 40 plus upside, so I definitely like her at 7,700. I think she can get to value. She needs 37 today. I think she can get there. Jasmine Thomas is the next one on the list here. She's projected to put up 25. She's facing a 7th ranked team defensively. As we all know, there's only 12 teams in the league, so that's in the middle of the pack. Definitely she has a chance. Jasmine Thomas, 22, 29, and 26 in her first 3 games of the season. Shooting has been okay, 3 of 8, 3 of 6 from 3, 8 assists, not any steals or blocks. She's pretty consistent. I'm really surprised that she had a 22 spot in the last game. I don't expect her to have another 22 spot again today. So definitely like her there. She's in pretty much in every category. She's like a 4-2 player. She can score. She can assist the ball. She hits threes on a consistent basis, and she also is a good defender. She steals quite a bit as well. She's usually in the top 15 in steals. So Jasmine Thomas is definitely in play today. Tiffany Hayes is another one that's in play. Tiffany Hayes, also a point scorer. She could shoot the 3 very well. She's facing a 10th ranked team, which is pretty much near the bottom, so she's definitely in a good spot today. Let's see what we have here with Tiffany. 27, 21, pretty much in her first 2 games. She took 15 shots in the last game, a total of 21 shots with 6 from 3. Look at that usage rate, 37. She did that all in 24 minutes, which is really good. So this is actually, even though she just was above value, she definitely had a heck of a game. She did a little bit of everything: steals, assists, rebounds, 1 of course, like always. I love that offensive rebounds, 1 defending. She put 22 solid points from the floor, had plenty of shots, and she could hit the free throws very well as well. So I mean, Tiffany Hayes, definitely in play today. At that price, 5,600, she needs about 26, and she's averaging she's averaging 24.6 right now, 24.6. So Tiffany Hayes definitely in play as well. Also like the rookie Kelsey Mitchell. She's projected to put up 20. She's at 5,200, so Tiffany Mitchell needs about 21 to meet value, and obviously in her first 4 games here in the WNBA, she has looked pretty good. 24, 28, and 28, steady in the last 2 games. Look at the shots, man. 9 of 16, 5 of 11, usage rate 36. She was the number 1 pick for this team. She also was, obviously, I think she was the 2nd pick overall. So I mean, she was the 2nd pick overall. She's an outstanding player. I mean, I watched her in college a little bit. She was definitely very good. She is going to be a star in this league. I definitely love her here. Her price is already zoomed up, as you can see: 4,000, 3,800, 4,600, and today 52. She's going to be up there in the 6K very soon, maybe in the next game or 2, if she continues to produce 28 or better. So she's definitely a lock. She's definitely a lock for anybody who's interested. 5,200. Kelsey Mitchell is definitely in play. Courtney Williams, also another one that I'm looking at. 27 in her last game. She took 11 shots. Look at the usage rate, definitely very high, which is good. She does a little bit of everything: steals, assists, rebounds. Of course, gets a couple offensive rebounds. She shoots the ball well from the floor, and she's a decent free throw shooter. Definitely think she's in play. Also, she's facing a team that's in the middle of the pack, and then she's only priced at 4,400. You really need only 22 from her, so she's definitely someone you should definitely consider. Erica Wheeler, I don't have a thumbs up on her, but I'm gonna give her one. I think she's one of my value plays today. She is priced a little too low, 4,400, and she has a lot of upside. She's capable of getting 30, 35 plus. And look, and the reason why her price is down is 10 and 5. She's not getting in the flow of the offense. I don't know why. Well, I can tell you why, to be totally honest with you, because she has to deal with the fact that she has Miss Mitchell, the 2 Mitchell girls on that team, and they just are playing a little bit better right now. But she is a sneaky value play today at 4,400. I think if she can get 20 minutes plus today, she may be able to surprise some people. So just keep her in mind there. They're projecting her to have 18. I think she's going to get 20 or better. And at that price, she'll make value. So definitely someone to consider as a value play today. I think she's a little too cheap. Tiffany Mitchell obviously is the next one in line. She's at 5,300. You need about 27. She's averaging about 19 right now. But look at the last 2 games, 26 and 30. I mean, that's outstanding. 33 minutes, 28 minutes. She was shooting the ball so well. They left on the floor. And this is not outstanding shooting. 5 of 13. She missed both shots from 3. She missed 2 from the free throw. But she does all the other things. Assists, rebounds, steals. And she's not a big fouler, so that helps. Tiffany Mitchell. I do love the 2 Mitchells today for Indiana. Do love them. All right, so definitely she's in play. The next one in play, Alicia Gray is in play. You know, she could be a sneaky play here as well. I think her price is too low also at 3,900. You need 19 from her. You know, I think she has a little bit more upside. I think she could definitely hit 20. She just got to bury some shots. I mean, she hasn't hit the 3-pointers at all as of yet. And she was a little off on her last 2 games as far as her shots, 2 of 9 and 2 of 6. But, you know, she definitely passes. She definitely rebounds. If she can do a little bit better there, she could be a little sneaky play today too. It's very tough with this league, especially today in this particular slate. There's a lot of nice guards here. A lot of nice guards. So it's going to be very tricky to try to set up a lineup. But there are some girls that are definitely in play, and there are some girls that have better matchups. All right. Next, Brittany Sykes. Facing a 10th ranked team. Obviously, if she's facing a 10th ranked team, you want to at least give her a look. 16, 23, and 45 in her first, in her first 2 games, 23 and 16. Only 19, 20 minutes, but 5 of 8, 4 of 11. Another one who basically does some rebounding and does also assist and pass the ball. Yeah, I mean, she's in play. I definitely like. I like the 2 Mitchell girls a lot better than I like Sykes. Plus, she's in a matchup where she's going to have to deal with Miss Diggins Smith. So I don't know if she's going to be able to handle her. I don't know if she's going to be able to outscore her in that position. So, but she could be. She's a viable play simply because Dallas, you know, is at the moment not showing that they're that good defending the guards. It's early on in the year. Renee Montgomery in play, Alex Bentley in play, and Christmas Kelly in play. I think they're all fine plays. I think for their prices though, 44 and 43, I think I'll like Alicia Gray as a steal here, and I think Erica Wheeler is definitely another one at 4,400, which is a steal. So that's what I'm looking at, guys. I think those are your top girls here. You asked me who is my favorite. Obviously, Diggins Smith. If you want to pay up for Diggins Smith, you're going to pay about $2,000 more to have her as the top guard in your slate. And you know what? She is worth it. And then at the same time, you can still get some value here by getting a Kelsey Mitchell or a Tiffany Mitchell, or getting both of them. You know, you can stack those 2 girls against, you know, that Connecticut team. I think they'll do fine. You know, and then of course, like I said, Wheeler is a sneaky play, and Alicia Gray I think is a good play too, definitely. All right, let's go over to the forwards for tonight. Not a whole lot here that I like. Obviously, Alyssa, I didn't put it on, but I like Alyssa. Alyssa Thomas is definitely in play. She is the top forward in the slate tonight. All right, definitely the top forward in the slate tonight, and I definitely like her. Let's see what we have for Alyssa. Okay, sorry about that. Why am I doing that? I just messed this up. Sorry, guys. Let me put this back. Select all. All right, Alyssa Thomas, 40 and a 54 in the last 2 games. Her first 2 games, excuse me. 36 and 27 minutes, 25% usage rate in the last game. 3 of 5 from the free throw line. Obviously, she can rebound, assist. You know, she does a little bit of pretty much everything. That's what's so good about her. She could do a little bit of everything. She was in a little bit of foul trouble in the last game, but you know, she's a top scorer. She's usually in the assist stats as well. She rebounds. We know she's definitely a top rebounder, that's for sure. And she actually defends fairly well. She gets a number of steals, as you can see here. So I mean, she's pretty good at that. So she's she's like a little 4-tool, 5-tool player. Definitely like her. She's at 8,300. You need 40. You need 42, but she's averaging 47 right now, and she has 50 plus upside, 50 plus. So the matchup, she's facing somebody that's in the mid tier of all the league, all the defending teams in the league. which again we only have 12 teams. So so she's facing somebody pretty decent today. But I still like her here a whole lot. You know, I definitely do. So she's in play. Next we have here is Angel McCautry. Now she had a 26 and a 27. It's pretty consistent there in her first two matchups. 5 of 10, 6 of 13. Usage rate has been good. The minutes are decent. They'll probably go up a little bit more as time goes on. She could definitely defend. She definitely rebounds. Excuse me. She assists. She definitely does steals. You know, as you can see, steals, rebounds, block shots. She does a little bit of everything, man. She really does a little bit of everything. Definitely like her as well here on this slate. If you want to pay down $2,300, man, that's a nice price for her. It really is a nice price for her. And considering that she is expected or projected to put up about 32, 33, I think she's in a good spot here. Definitely one of the best plays here. Candice Dupree also in play. Candice is, you know, we all know she's one of the top scorers in the league, maybe top 15, top 20 every year. She's at what price today? $6,400, same price as the last time out. She put up a 34 spot in the last game in 36 minutes, pretty much a 27% usage rate, 8 of 11 from the field, 5 of 5 from the free throw line. As you can see, she didn't get any offensive rebounds, but she definitely rebounded. She passes the ball. Didn't like the fact that she had 3 turnovers, had a steal. I mean, you know, she's a point scorer. She's not going to hit threes and all that stuff. She's not a three-point shooter, but she's definitely a good free throw shooter. So if she can get on the line, she can definitely get you the points. At 33, at 64, you need, like I said, 32. She's averaging 24 at the moment. She can get you there because she's capable of getting you 40 plus. In this particular matchup, she has a shot. I just like Angel better, or even Alyssa Thomas more. Okay, in this particular slate. Ogumake is definitely in play as well. She's not as good as her sister NECA, but she's pretty darn good as well. 5,300 for Ogumake. You need 27. She's averaging 22 right now. She had a 31 spot in the last game, which is a very nice outing. 31 minutes, 9 of 12 from the field. She didn't get to the foul line, but 3 offensive rebounds, 2 defensive. I love to see that. I love that she is willing to pass the ball. I love that she will block and defend and get some steals. She does a little bit of everything. If she continues to go this route, she's going to be very, very good during the course of this year. 27 spot for her tonight, and that's a little bit about where she is projected as for tonight and at her price range. So she's in play. She's definitely in play. Like I said, all these girls are in play. Jonquel Jones definitely in play as well. Miss Jones is a top scorer. She's a top rebounder in this league, and she also passes the ball very well as well. So definitely someone to consider. As you can see, she had 2 blocks 2 games ago, 3 steals. She didn't get any in the last game. 7 of 9 from the floor, 2 of 2 from 3, one free throw, hit both of them. And then 3 assists, 6 total rebounds. She had 2 offensive, 4 defensive. I mean, like I said, she's top, man. She's one of the top girls in points, rebounds, and assists. At this price, you need about 36 from her, and she's averaging 28 right now, but she has 40 plus upside. And at 7,200, I think she can get there. I think she's definitely in play. Liz Cambridge, taking advantage of the whole situation of Glory Johnson being hurt. She has definitely been balling. 42 and 46 in her first 2 games, 27, 30 minutes. Look at the usage rate, 20, almost 30%, 25% here, 7 of 14, 8 of 11. I mean, she's rebounding her butt off. She's actually even passing the ball. And look at the blocks. I mean, she has been really, really, really good. At 7,800 for her. I mean, man, you need, let's see, 7,800. You need about 30, 38, 39, 38. You need about 38, and she's averaging 42. So right now, those numbers look pretty darn good. But they are projecting her to only have 27 today, and that's due to the fact that she's going to have to deal with the Dallas defense. You know, that's the bottom line. She has to deal with Angel, and you know, it might be a tough. That is for her right now. That's a tough matchup. But she is actually a little bigger than Angel. I mean, she has also some weight on her too, so it'll be interesting to see. But 7,800, if you wanted to save 1,800 and go from her to Angel, I think that's not a bad idea. I think that's a steal getting Angel at 6,000. So definitely she's in play. Jessica Breland is in play as well. She's top rebounder, top blocker in this league. She's facing a very weak defense against forwards in Dallas. So Jessica Breland, to me, is in play. 35 and 27 in her first 2 games this year. Only shot 2 of 8 in the last game, but did get 10 total rebounds, 2 of them offensive, and of course the steals and blocks. She's going to be there, and that's what you want. As I've said before, if you watch enough of my NBA or now as of late my WNBA videos, I always praise the factors of seeing players that are scrappy, and she is one of those type of players. Kayla Thornton is definitely in play for me as well. I don't have a thumbs up on her. I think I definitely like her. After I review and I get to do a little bit more research, I'll make a decision on her for today, but she is in my list of girls to look at. Kayla Thornton, she can do a little bit of everything, guys. At 5K for her today, you need 25, and she's been averaging 20, but look at the last 2 games, 20, and then all of a sudden a 37 spot in the last game against a good Minnesota team. 35 minutes, 4 of 10, 40% from the field, 2 of 5 from 3, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Then she had 9 rebounds, 8 of them defensive, 1 offensive, 4 assists, 2 steals, and a block. And then, as you can see, she's not that bad as far as being a fouler, so she's definitely not gonna get in that area of being in trouble. I like her there as well, man. I really like a lot of these girls here. It's a very tough decision, but the ones with the thumbs up, I really think those are the ones you really got to focus on. Natalie Achonwa is definitely in play, facing another weak defense, 9th overall against the forwards in the Connecticut team. She had an 18 and 16 in her last 2 games. In her first game of the season, she actually has played 4 games already. Yeah, 4 games. 14 in the first game, 35 and 36 spot in game 2, 16 and 18. Okay, 23 and 16 in her last 2 games. Usage rate is pretty low, but it's these things that make it happen. If she didn't get into foul trouble and foul out here, she would have been all right. She only put 2 points, but look, 2 steals, 1 block, 3 assists, 5 total rebounds. Okay, that helps. And then the free throw line, she has not missed. She's been very good so far from the free throw line, maybe about 90% from the free throw line, 95%. She's doing very well there. So Natalie is in play, and at 5,000, I think that's not that bad of a price. Azura Stevens is the value play here, 3,800 if you want to pay down and take Azura. She obviously was a #1 draft pick for this team, for the Dallas team. So I mean, definitely someone to consider. She's here at 3.8. You need about 17, 18 from her. So, 17, 18, yeah, she's putting 17, 19 already. 21 and 18 minutes for a rookie season so far. 13 minutes, 4 of 10, 1 of 5. A little off here in the 3-pointers, but she'll get better there. 4 total rebounds. Definitely like to see her get some offensive rebounds. 1 assist, 1 steal, 1 block. I mean, she looks like she's going to be one of those girls that's scrappy and is going to be able to do a number of little things. If you could steal and block, especially for fantasy point players like ourselves, we want to have as many of these guys in our lineup if we can every single night, even if they are just a little bit off value, even if they're just a little tad bit expensive. The longest they get in 20, 25 minutes in this league or better, and they can do this in 20, 25 minutes, be able to block, steal, be able to assist, be able to rebound, and of course shoot some shots and make some shots and be efficient from the floor. We're gonna want those players. You could tally up a lot of fantasy points that way. So definitely she is in play. So I mean, let's recap. Sorry about that. Let's recap here on what we have. Okay, the Dallas-Atlanta, definitely Diggins Smith. Favorite play there. She's the most costly. She's the most expensive in the whole entire slate, as you can see. Brittany Sykes is next at 5,800. I like Diggins Smith. Definitely am feeling Jasmine Thomas. Definitely like the 2 Mitchell girls. So you can go down there if you want. If you want to be in that mid-tier price of 53 and 52, Kelsey Mitchell and Tiffany Mitchell are excellent plays. All right, when we get down here to the lower area, I think a steal play here. Definitely Courtney Williams is definitely in my radar. Erica Wheeler for a value play is definitely, I think she's a little too low in price. But again, if these girls here, Tiffany and Kelsey, have monster games and they're being very efficient and very productive while they're on the floor, it's going to be tough for Erica Wheeler to get the amount of minutes necessary to meet value. So that's the only reason why, but I think she's a good play here if you wanted to go down to 4,400. Below her, I like the Alex Bentley definitely is in play, 4,300, and I like a value play at 4,000. The rookie Lexi Brown, she's in play, as well as Alicia Gray. So a lot of girls to choose. After that, I'm not pretty much on anybody else. The forwards in this slate, Alyssa Thomas is definitely in play. Jalij Cambridge is as well. I would prefer Thomas more. She's going to have a little bit more of a tougher matchup, but she has to deal with Angel McCourtry. But Jonquel Jones, definitely love Jonquel Jones at 7,200. I love her there as well. Candice Dupree is a decent play. She's pretty steady. So if you wanted to go down from 83 or even 7,800, she is definitely a nice play at 6,400 if you want to get the savings. Jessica Breland, she's on my radar as well. Definitely like her there. I like Angel a lot in this matchup here against Dallas. So I look forward to watching a little bit of that game. Elizabeth Williams and Aguma K is definitely in play. Really tough. A lot of good players here in the forwards. Kayla Thornton, Natalie Achonwa is definitely in play. And then Azura Stevens is my other top play. After that, I'm not on anybody else. Pretty much. I'm not on anybody else. But my favorite play is Thomas. And my mid-tier play, just to give you guys a heads up, is Angel. And then if I'm going to go in the 4,000 range or something like that, I'll definitely would consider Azura Stevens. And the top plays for me, Diggins Smith here. Loved the two Mitchell girls. And value play will be Wheeler. And then if I'm going to go down below 4,300, Lexi Brown is in play and Alicia Gray. That is it, folks. That's pretty much it. All right, guys. So, yeah, so that's pretty much it for the WNBA today, man. Drop a like on the video if you like. I would truly appreciate it. I definitely want to start doing maybe some live streams like an hour before lock. If I get enough interest from some of the subscribers that are watching my videos for WNBA insight or advice or lineup predictions or anything like that, I would love you to comment down below. I also will appreciate you guys dropping a like on the video and sharing the videos with others. But comment down below and let me know if that's something of interest to you. I'll be more than happy to chit-chat with some of my subscribers. I want to build a nice community. I want to be able to have interaction, and I think that's important. So if you guys definitely want to do that, I know some of my subscribers that definitely tune into my NBA videos have requested. I've had at least 2 or 3 people had requests for some sort of a live or some sort of video before lock. I'm willing to go live hour before lock on either WNBA or NBA right now until the NBA season is over. So if anybody's interested in that WNBA 1 hour before lock video, if I could do it a couple of nights a week, I'll be more than happy to do that. And then by then I should have even more of an idea of which players I think are the best plays for the night if you wanted to make some changes before lock. Alright, guys, so drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, comment down below if you have an interest in a live stream 1 hour before lock session, and definitely share the video. And good luck tonight with your lineups, and God bless, and your boy Manny is out.